What's up guys, Joe here, coming back at you guys with another video. And in today's video guys, we're actually going to be going over how you can build a gaming setup for the cheapest way possible. So all tips, what you will need, what you won't need, how you can get things cheaper and everything like that. I know here we've got some things that you really don't need in a setup. I'm going to be going over what I've got, my tips and advice and everything on that. The reason behind this video is I'll actually be upgrading my setup soon, so hopefully, as you can see, it's kind of in like a little cove there. Hopefully I'll be getting like maybe a TV up there, maybe some monitor changes, but I thought I'll do this now. There will also be a gaming setup video and a room tour, so if you want to see the rest of the room, then watch that video when it does come out. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. So first off, we're just going to be starting with the chair, nice and easy. Now for a chair, you don't actually need to get one of these gaming chairs. This one here was £70 off Amazon. As you can see, I've actually got all paint over it, which I probably need to get off. But yeah, it was £70 off Amazon, which isn't too bad when you compare the X-Race, which is like £2.50, but you really do not need this. You can get what I used to play on, a £10 stool from IKEA, or before I used to literally have like a bean bag or just sit on the floor with a pillow. Yeah, so depends what you guys are going after. But for those of you having a desk set up, you most likely will need a chair to at least just sit there. So you can get a stool, you can get like a £10 like lawn chair, whatever they're called, or just like an old cheap desk chair. You can find one around the house, maybe you can find one cheap online, or secondhand stuff. I'll be putting links to secondhand things over on screen. And yeah, so moving on, we're going to take a seat here and go into the desk. So the desk here, as you can see, mine's got 3 drawers, and it's also got like 3 things there. I know the cable management is terrible, but I will be sorting that out for the setup video. But you guys do not need this now. My desk before that I was using was a £15 desk from IKEA. You can get second-hand desks, and also my gaming setups all before. So all the gaming setups that you ever saw on my channel before, that desk was second-hand. I swear on everything, it was £15 for a desk that was like 150 centimeters long. It had like a thing for a monitor, like a monitor stand. Before they were even a thing, it comes with like a bin. It comes with literally everything. I've even got a bin now. The only reason I got rid of that is because it doesn't actually fit in here. Yeah, so you can get a desk 15, a chair for like 10. So that's already 25. So let's try and keep this like under like 300. Yeah. Moving on, we've got the Apple laptop here. Now, this is not necessary. You do not need this at all. This is something that I kind of just have for show, more or less. But I do actually use it to make a lot of my videos, but you really don't need this. I got a gaming PC, which I will take a photo of now, and I got that for 150. Someone just had like spare parts. They build PCs, someone I know. He built it with spare parts that he had in his house, and he built it for 150. I can edit on that and stream, but obviously I've just got these things, so I can't use them. So let's say we had that, that's 175. You know, but this here you don't need. If you are looking to get a laptop, get a PC. If you're looking to get an Apple laptop, like I said, you can go second hand, see what they're saying. I did get this brand new, and a lot of the stuff here was brand new, other than, like I said, that desk before and the PC. But you really don't need to. That's why I'm going to be going over tips for everything and kind of, you know, what you need. But you just need a computer. So obviously I've got the Mac there and the laptop. Now what I do is I'll make a video on how I make videos, but I record on here, put the footage over to here and edit on the laptop through this screen here. But look, this is really unnecessary, so let's just shut that down for now, just like that. My wallet, I'm not being frauded, hell no. This is my monitor. This is 27-inch curved. Now once again, I did buy this brand new, but I've seen these brand new where people use them like once or twice on second-hand apps. So like here we've got like Spock, you've got like eBay, Gumtree. Look on all of them, but obviously I know in America and other countries you have all different ones. So just look, if you go into the app store or whatever store you've got on your phone, type up like selling stuff nearby, and then just go on there and look what items they're selling that you can kind of get here. You know what I mean? But this wasn't necessary. It was just a nice present that I got. It is curved, it does 120, it does 144 frames, and it's 4K, and it's beautiful. But this is really not necessary. You do not need this. I'd recommend playing on a monitor, but like I said, you can get monitors a lot cheaper than this. So I'll leave a link to this in the description down below. But do as you please. Please just, it's all about finding deals, seeing what works for you. You can spend like £50 on a monitor. I know someone that was selling 3 monitors for £60 that were 24-inch. They just didn't have stands. That was the same guy that built me the PC. So there's monitors there, £20. What you can do, I could have got those monitors and sold them on for like £30 each, made more money, but that's just that there. And something you're going to need for a setup is a pair of headphones. These are the Pulse ones that come with the PlayStation 5. Don't come with them, sorry, they come in my bundle. They're really great. I also have the Razer ones, but... Oh, Pez, you kidding me? The Razer ones, but what's going on? I just, obviously, where I got them with the bundle, I use them now. They're brilliant. Headphones, again, you can literally buy like £10 ones. They're fine. Just something that works to edit with, to play games with. PS4 does come with a pair of headphones, and you probably do have a pair of headphones lying about in the house somewhere. If you don't, and like I said, you can get like £10, £15. I wouldn't buy second-hand headphones, because obviously people have had their ears on that. You probably don't want that, even if they've cleaned them. Or you might do. But I wouldn't, but that's completely up to you. It's obviously a switch here. You don't need a switch. You have a switch, you have one. It's just kind of on there because I connect it to the monitor there and I play it. I love my Switch. Switch is brilliant. A few Switch games there. Take a little look. But I'll be going into more depth for that very soon. LEDs. They're not necessary either. You do not need LEDs. But if you're looking for a nice form of lighting in the room, then these are great. Look, these go all around, but like I said, I'll show you that in my room tour and gaming setup tour, so stay tuned for that if you want to see that. You can get them for like a tenner. Takes up to like what, like $2.50 now. And yeah, they're great. Moving on, mic, Blue Snowball. Now I actually had this microphone since 2015, so it's 6 years old. Yeah, and the one I had before that I actually had for like a year and a half, and then it did break, but this one's lasted me ever since, and I haven't decided to buy a new one. I've just kept this. If it's not broken, I don't really get anything new other than this monitor, but that was bought for me. But mics, I wouldn't get a second-hand mic, but I'd probably get the Blue Snowball brand new. It takes you up to about 300, so you don't really need anything else. You've got the desk, the chair, the gaming PC, the monitor, and this. You can get that all for 300. You know, you don't need a lot, just because these big streamers and YouTubers that you're seeing on, you know, Twitch and that have these mental setups. You don't need this. You don't even need this, really. Just do use what you need. Now, before I move on to this side, I'm just going to go down there to the old capture card, the Elgato. That is not really necessary. If you have a PS5, you can record through this. PS4, the same. Xbox and Xbox Series X. If you're playing on PC, then you can use OBS as well. So you don't really need a capture card anymore. Softwares, iMovie on the Mac, if you're using that. You can download free cracked versions or trial versions. There's like Windows Movie Maker, and there's a lot of free softwares out there now for editing, even Photoshop and that. And on the channel, we'll be making a how to make logos for free. So just stay tuned for that on the channel if you're looking for that as well. But that's another thing. You don't need all these expensive things. I constantly see people say, I'm not starting video till I have the Elgato, till I have this, till I have that. Just get on with it. Start with what you've got, and then kind of go up. You know, you don't really need anything else. But this Mac here, this is a present that was bought for me like 6 years ago from my mother. She saved up a lot for this, and it was a really nice thing. I've still got it now, though. It still works, still does fine. I've had to reset it a few times, and I've just got extra storage for it. But it works fine. I just can't edit on this. So if anyone can actually help me edit on that, iMovie doesn't download. All my other softwares have just completely gone. I don't know what's happened. But yeah, if someone can help me with that, that would be good. We have a speaker there, unnecessary again, you don't need. That is brilliant though, that keeps me going. Now for a keyboard and mouse, you don't need this either. This was 120 at the time, I believe. I'm not too sure about that. And this was maybe 80, so it's 200. You can get these second hand for like 50 quid, maybe if that, for both. Or you can just buy cheap keyboard and mouses off Amazon. You don't need gaming ones, but if you want them, you can get them for like £20. Now there's so many, yeah. You can just get a £20 and that'll literally be like up to 300, so you're perfect, you know. Obviously the PS5 here, wonderful. This thing's an absolute machine. I love my PS5. But yeah, so there we go. That's just some of the things that you guys can get cheaper, and how to save money, how to work on the setup, how to improve the setup, and what you need for the setup. So I hope it has helped you out in today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and put notifications on. If you want to play me at FIFA, you will win, so we're probably not going to play. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.